post-NBA Cup.
Wells, first shot. One and a little bit of zone. Casey Wallace back in the.
Like to do, he'll move that basketball around.
Another pull-up shot.
And I know a lot of
second-round pick.
Yeah, points a game.
Back out to Bain. Wade going to take it himself. Goes with the left hand.
Was last night for the Hornets.
Hartenstein. No. Looking for a little ice.
Even goes in real time.
Trying to use his size and Charlotte. J-Dub finds
for possessions. He got clearly hit on the arm, right?
Another one of those teams, if they say that, as Jalen Williams pulls up.
It was about 128 a game.
Up for that three. Still looking
for not moving it in the right spot.
Stay at the hip there. Jalen Williams attacks. Hartenstein push up. So still a lot of success. It's Casey Wallace's turn. Second. Would have been a 5-second call for the defensive end. Is Shea.
To have everybody who has been a part of
a special moment for him. Appreciate the appreciation as Dort.
I have no idea he's going to be starting the next night because there's.
It's Kenrich Williams up top. Kenrich. Kennard from the outside. Jalen Williams 5 on 4. Straightaway three for Memphis. Bain. Kenrich yet again. He's feeling it. As he,
Baines who's shooting those kind of shots.
Scoring at the same level this year. Certainly hope it's nothing long-term for him. A.J. Mitchell. The rookie taking offensive rebound. It's Bain.
To the officials.
Kenrich left open yet again.
Down his second three. Breaks.
Casey Watt. And Kennard. He'll take it with the left. Tough. Shea breaks down the clock. That's Wiggins down. Got the three-point lead.
I can't coach that on defense.
Just extended deep. Jackson Jr.
They got to draw that foul. They found their energy.
And you love it.
You said fun? A little fun? Oh, a foul on that one.
Action that the Thunder can use in it.
A.J.
Shot from the outside.
Spencer, dangerous.
For this guy at the free.
We got away with a double dribble there. Scottie Pippen earned himself a contract. Here's and the Grizzlies will get back down. Hartenstein left
soft, folks, but he could also make.
Spencer off the catch, missed it. The elevation. Mitchell.
He needs to show the smiley face.
On Spencer. Pressure by us.
Kept going straight to the basket.
Jackson Jr. The spin. He can trying to drive, cut through the Dort, not giving up the Kennard. Wiping away. Three possible for the screen. Fires up.
That ball was on the Grizzlies.
Wells.
I knew you were going to say something dealing with the. Let me throw one at you. It looked like one of my.
J-Dub. Physical play. A.J. Mitchell to the corner.
Now, with South delivers the basketball, DeAndre
holding the team together. Squeeze that.
And it really done some damage.
In the half so far.
J-Dub cutting across the leg from Dort. Kenrich right back.
Nickel. My goodness.
Jalen Williams set up. Some players. Kenrich Williams.
A couple of plays ago, he hit that.
Jared Jack.
In points.
And defense this time. Spots up.
From that point on.
This was completely out of sorts ahead. Also playing.
For the Grizzlies to feel comfortable. This is tough right now. That's my point. They're trying to find
all those great
supply to that.
Porter, J-Dub, that'll be a foul. Spencer at the line.
Good stuff happening.
Oh, off the screen, catches.
Allowed them to get their driving into the game offense.
The Grizzlies are trying to get anything started.
Going to try to land a punch. Jalen Williams.
All right. I'll buy that one.
Now, you know, like, hey, wait a minute. Pippen Jr. contested and to the body. J-Dub.
How about that nice little step?
Corner three. Well, that's now 11 assists for Isaiah Hartenstein. Shea just kept been fun to watch.
and you got 80 points coming out of that cup game.
Shay's not
Unclogging. You know, like drain straight seasons, and now a third. That's what makes him special.
As Cason Wallace, too much. Jackson Jr., the step.
Down to three-point shot as well.
Pippen Jr. gave it. Might get a second chance. The quick release.
He's not going to do anything here. Yeah,
Don't call traveling into the church league, though.
Those guys would be calling everything. Was committing about.
Open on the release. Wiggins. A quick transition.
Grizzlies want to get to
limit what Memphis has done. So Dort, corner three on the way. The higher. Bumps off of Jackson. Bain.
They're very successful because he's got going toward that sideline.
His offense, J-Dub, hung in the air. J-Dub leans in, trying to push. Wiggins for this Thunder team that is playing. Fadeaway shot, J-Dub. Conchar had the feature possession. Wells, Hartenstein, then J-Dub.
Dude, there's a laundry line, because, you know, he's managing a lot.
Rotation, a second lineup is it. Bench so productive.
Swing, cut back door.
Biggest lead of the night. Right with time for OKC leading by.
I kind of said that twice, but
Absolutely.
In all fairness to the Memphis Grizzlies.
That is reviewable for approximately.
Explain that proximity to me. You challenge it, you lose your challenge because that challenge.
Stein, him, been battling throughout this game.
What the Thunder been able to do to approach that final minute here.
His head down, attacking Kennard. Bounce with that one. There was Spencer outside, trying to close out the third.
And getting into that painted area.
This move on Kennard off offensively early in the game. And you brought up an excellent point, but didn't get back in town.
That is a hard.
Hartenstein.
That's my policy as well. Ball game, the Grizzlies have.
And this score, it's that Memphis might be able to make a start to the game. They fell and can shoot at 40%.
Making things happen.
Absolutely on fire. He'll pull up in the mid-range. Going to try to come out. Pass. A.J. Mitchell. Kennard. Kennard.
8 assists. Look at how much.
But it has been completely outplayed.
You see that very often.
Much in favor of OKC. Wiggins.
Test your mental toughness for the Thunder. It's real as yourself.
BA Paycom Center. This might be a game where Miami, after being on the road for as Wiggins, just team that had been feeling really good. Second hottest team in the Western Conference.
That's a test of really, it's not always what's available.
So much commitment on the defensive end, and it
Who's up 54 points.
things with his defense and his length.
15 on twos.
Another game where they might have fallen behind. You fell behind.
Season. As learning about the game.
Foul by Dillon.
One's on me. Okay, that's up. I got real thick skin.
Turn their season around. It just has not been with the New York Knicks to bring Julius.
Now, I bet you, Nick, you and 5. Team has 1.
2024 with the best record.
In itself, being a Western Conference.
Defended well on closeouts, and those stops allowed them to get their driving into the game offense.
Keep it right now. As the Grizzlies are trying to get anything started.
Grizzlies are certainly going to try to land a punch. Jalen Williams on reverse spin. That was not.
All right. I'll buy that one. I see what you're coming.
I didn't want you to call me out. You know, like, hey, wait a minute. Oh, at Dort, that's a good idea. Pippen Jr. contested, and those forearms to the body. J-Dub
is going to make a run. How about that nice little step?
A little bit short. Corner three, well, he's got 5 assists in this game, and that's now 11 assists for Isaiah Hartenstein. Shea just kept been fun to watch.
and you're playing with this kind of energy, and you got 80 points. Tough schedule, too. And then coming out of that cup game, going to wear you down.
Shade's not
Clogged up out there, he can unclog it. You know, like drain. But he's done it for 2 straight seasons, and now a third.
so locked in defensively.
I tell you, that's what makes him special. And
Come on, man. Hey, you're
Oh.
courtside or bust. Junior in transition as Cason Wallace, too much. Jackson Jr., the step.
And his ability to knock down the 3-point shot as well.
That made it very easy on him. Pippen Jr. gave him the corner 3. Might get a second chance. The quick release.
For a minute. If Mr. Wiggins is not going to do anything here. Yeah, I'm still playing my church league. You know,
They don't call traveling in the church league, though.
I don't know. Man, those guys would be calling everything, or it's going to be a stay, whichever one was committing it.
No on the 3. Pippen on the release. Wiggins. That was a quick transition.
Yeah, that's what the Grizzlies want to get to.
Haven't been able to limit what Memphis has done so to him. He'll kick it over to Dort. Corner 3 on the way. The high. As Hartenstein bumps off of Jackson. Bain.
As he's about to go out of bounds, a lot of times they're very successful because he's got that ball and a little bit too much pace on it going toward that sideline.
Course of the season, I feel like they would need his offense. J-Dub hung in the air to the perimeter. Now the Thunder got to hurry. J-Dub leans in. Good defense. J-Dub trying to push. Wiggins. Seen countless of those tonight for this Thunder team that is playing. Hartenstein. Fadeaway shot. J-Dub. Wallace was all over him. Conchar had the feet signs what he wants to do with the extra possession. Wells signed from 3. Hartenstein. That's off. J-Dub.
Man, chasing you down. And as you can see, there's a laundry line over fresh. And that's not always easy to do because, you know, he's managing a lot of players and their minutes.
A bench is just more of a rotation, a second lineup is it.
You know,
And you're seeing the bench so productive.
basketball. You overplayed on the wing, cut back door as well.
Biggest lead of the night. Right. 4th time for OKC leading by.
Yeah. But I was chewing gum on that. I kind of said that twice, but
Over the course of the entire game? Absolutely.
and they're trying to make a run. In all fairness to the Memphis Grizzlies.
Would constitute something that is reviewable for approximately. Memphis might.
So explain that proximity to me. And he gets fouled. You challenge it, you lose your challenge because actually the Thunder lost that challenge.
It's a right back from Spencer. Hartenstein, him been battling throughout this game. He's been swarmed constantly.
And you look at what the Thunder have been able to do. 71 as we approach that final minute here.
Shot Shea out of the back. Put his head down, attacking Kennard.
Coast to coast like butter and toast with that one.
There
Twice like that.
at a corner. Spencer outside. 25-point lead for the Thunder. Trying to close out the 3rd.
Through 3 quarters, my goodness. Points forcing the turnovers and getting into that painted area.
As he crosses the timeline at 3. Makes his move on Kennard. Off that. And how zeroed in he's been defensively. Early in the game was 38%. And you brought up an excellent point. I didn't get a hotel last night waiting for OKC to get back in town.
Pretty quickly. Man, that is a hard.
He's able to backtrack down the floor. Hartenstein, the never.
Hey, absolutely, that's my policy as well. Who's now out of the ball game? The Grizzlies have.
Well, with the game and this score, hard to believe that Taylor Jenkins thinks that Memphis might be able to make a cut lead. Since that 9-0 start to the game, Washington, Denver, and now with Memphis. They fella can shoot at 40%.
Just coming out there, making a difference, making things happen. Just stuff in the stat sheets.
When this Memphis team came in absolutely on fire, Calamura, he'll pull up in the mid-range, holding the line, knowing that Memphis was going to try to come out. Extra pass, A.J. Mitchell.
Games like this. My goodness.
Kennard, that's a 45-yard touchdown. Defense. Kennard.
It's a triple-double watch, too, with those 8 assists. I mean, look at how much lead with their reserves in the game.
Scoring bench in the NBA so far this year, but it has been completely outplayed.
Average to lead the NBA with bench points. Guard spot. You just don't see that very often.
With this game very much in favor of OKC, Wiggins.
That really, I think it tests your mental toughness. When it keeps rolling up, it has for the Thunder. It's real. With one of the hottest teams besides yourself. Got it done.
BA Paycom Center on Teeks, where you think like, hey, this might be a game where very next night you have to take on Miami in Miami after being on the road for in the Eastern time zone as Wiggins just
another hot team.
Another hot team that had been feeling really good. Maybe the second hottest team in the Western Conference in that game too.
That's a test of really the required, and it's not always what's available.
So much unselfishness, so much commitment on the defensive end.
Anytime your bench rolls up 54 points.
Influencing things with his defense and his length.
His partner, he was 13 of 14 on twos.
That's another game. This is going to be another game where they might have fallen behind a cup. Fell behind that game 10-0. We fell behind both starts this year.
Well, you know, it's a long season. It's variation, so, you know, they're still learning about the game.
They almost had it. Foul by Dillon.
My dad, you have to have a sense of humor. That one's on me. Okay, that's all. Hey, man, I got thick skin, man. I got real thick skin. That's
10 points, 4 out of 5. That win against Houston might be able to turn their season around. It just has not been that big deal with the New York Knicks to bring Julius.
They lead the NBA in and ones. Now, I bet you, Nick, you would say anything. I'm going to tell you, it's 65.
Mike's been studying
the
hard.
team has one.
The Thunder going to finish 2024 with the best record.
Keep the streak alive, which is pretty impressive within itself. Being a Western Conference